Hello. Let's see. Friends, can you see me and hear me okay? Will somebody let me know? Hi, everyone. It's Tara Tripoli Arts. Don't mind, I have wires everywhere. I will try to get a better picture. Let's see. Well, is that better? I don't know. And I'm super blurry again. I can see. Kazi, I see Kazi, Elizabeth, Gina. Yes, perfect. I have my regular microphone and it's not working. Like, why not? Why isn't it working? Okay. Picture is blurry. I think it's going to even out in the wash like it did the last time. Isn't that a saying? I'll switch to this view. Let's see. Go over there. Why is it not going? Ah, there we go. Okay, so why is that blurry? I'm hoping it's going to even out. On my end, it looks good, but that's not helpful if it's not looking good on your end. Thank you so much for being understanding. Let's see. Hi, Erica, Gina, Kazi, Sarah. Hope I'm not missing anyone. If you are here and you haven't said hello, please say hello. I love to say hi to my friends. I'll do it this way just for a second, just so that I could talk to you guys too. So, yeah, there's definitely a lag because I have it playing on my laptop also. Friends, it doesn't always work out perfectly, does it? So you guys voted and you voted for, well, you see it both places. Why am I picking it up? So, and I'm very prepared, friends. I am very prepared today. I've got color cards. I actually swatched it out. I swatched out what I'm going to be doing. Hi, Mandy. Awesome. I love Mandy is here and she is coloring. That's the best. You know, I'm constantly watching you guys. If you have a channel, I'm always watching and I'm coloring and I'm talking to you, even though you can't hear me. Debbie. Hi, Debbie. Great to see you. Well, I can't see you, can I? Yeah, it's still blurry. Remember it did this the last time? I don't know why. And friends, I thought I was so prepared. I actually am very prepared. Look, I'm going to show you this. Look, I've got everything swatched out over here. I'm pretty proud of myself, friends. It's a flippin' disaster over here. I'm completely boarded shut. Skippy, hi, Skippy. Let me turn off notifications for Instagram. I wanted to just show you guys. Look, I'm still boarded shut and I'm feeling super claustrophobic. So please excuse my neuroticness, if that's the word, because that's what happens when you're boarded shut, apparently. So we are going to work on this beautiful page that you guys chose. I love this page. Vera, hi. Oh, I'm so glad you made it. So we're going to be working on this page, and I am super excited about this. And, you know, friends, I have to go back. I had to go watch my Christmas plans video because I didn't remember what I wanted to do. And that seems to be a theme. I get the most inspired when I'm flipping through books. Christine, hi. It's great to see you. This is Joanna Basford's Christmas, or Joanna's Christmas, rather. I'm so excited about this. Pauline, hi. I'm so glad you're here. So, friends, I have swatched. Are you guys seeing this? I swatched. And let me show you something else here. Let's see if I'm still going to be blurry if I switch over here. There's a lag, so I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the lag to catch up. It's so blurry. Why is it blurry? But look, friends. I've been a swatching fool. A swatching fool. All I've been doing is swatching over here with wires in my face is what I've been doing. Oh, I'm so happy to see you guys. So another thing that I did is I actually swatched on this. This is Nina Bristol cardstock. I probably shouldn't be wasting it for this, but I'm using it anyway. And I'll switch back to this. And I swatched everything out. So I wanted to show you guys the palette that I'm going to be doing. You guys could do whatever you want. So I kind of picked out these two color cube cards, but I'm going to use them very loosely. If you know me, I don't like to follow rules. I'm a rule breaker and a risk taker. So for the polar bear, and of course I left that photo on the printer, but we don't need that just yet. I thought about doing something almost like unexpected. So I thought, well, you know, polar bears are kind of this color. We're going to go much deeper than this, but I want to use muted colors. What do you guys think about this? Do you think it's crazy? Because then I saw, as soon as I sent the notification out on my community tab that it's getting ready to start soon, of course, all I'm seeing are the pictures of these polar bears. And I'm like, these are flipping awesome. Is this going to be good enough? And then I notice I have that same feeling that whatever I'm doing is not going to be good enough. So I'm going to bust through that mindset because it's not serving me. So this is going to be the color palette for the bear. And I thought, what if we just do something kind of crazy and just do very, very monochromatic for the presents? So when I'm looking at this, if the bear is like, you know me, friends, I want it to be realistic. But what about all blue presents? What about blue presents with silvers? And I could use my metallic and sparkle pens. It just sounds super fun. With the iceberg being pretty blue. Oh, Cassie's doing Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. Yeah, Vera, I have a tendency to just, I'm working on that. So thank you. And I'm going to pop them. Oh, I popped the wrong one on, but Vera said, oh, all in style, all in Christmas style. I just started a Lulu Mail owl page. Oh, which owl page? What book is that in? Do I have that book? I want to know. Vera also said, don't be so hard on yourself. Yeah, I'm trying. It's not really working out in my favor sometimes. And then I thought, so let me show you. I am so prepared, friends. So these are the alcohol markers that I'm going to be using. And I'm going to just hold this here for a second in case anybody wants to like take a photo of it or whatever. I will make sure that these are listed in the description box too. But I even went so far as to say, what if we do Neo Color 2s in the background? And friends, I swatched it. I love it because it's going to be violets and blues. And these are the color cards that I'm using, but I'm not really using them. I'm kind of using them, but I'm using them very loosely. Million Owls. I don't have that one. Debbie says she is in Grains of Gold. I love that. Hello, Debbie. We're so glad that you're here and you're doing art. We're doing it today. And the other thing is, just for some quick housekeeping, I'm going to try this split screen again because I'm really wanting for us to talk. So let me wait till it catches up because, again, there's a slight lag. It's still blurry, but I'm hoping it's going to get better. So I put this up on my community tab to maybe, this is not the project book. This is something else. This would be for a challenge. I missed out on the challenge with Wendy, and I'm not going to miss out again because I did join her Facebook group. So if you haven't, Jazzy Doodle Designs, I'm pretty sure that that's right. I joined the Facebook group, so I'm not going to miss out next time, hopefully, if I'm paying attention. But a lot of my friends said they want to do this book also. So this is going to be not today, but then send me a Facebook message of the pages that you want to do. And we're not doing it this month because it's already halfway over almost. Maybe January. We'll do it in January and just have a blast with it. And I could show all your stuff up on the screen too. And so we are going to talk about project books today also. And so let's see. So Vera, I really appreciate it. Said, I had the same problem being so hard on myself, but if you have to be with someone 24/7, you rather want to be friends, right? Yeah, that's a really good point. I love that. Thank you. That friend is yourself. I figured that part out. Sometimes I'm so nervous that I don't know what's going on. So if we're going to pick a project book, I have 5 options. I have 5 options here. So the first would be Hidden Seasons. I love this book. I don't know if you guys have this book. I've never done a project book before. So what I think you do, tell me if I'm wrong here, is that you work on the book all year. Is that what we do? Clearly, I need to do a lot more research on things, but I think that would be a really great idea if either on live streams or to be separate and color alongs, like the whole book is a project. So Hidden Seasons is one. Then I've got, which makes absolutely no sense, I've got the Sirens de Monde, the Sirens of the World, but now I know it's mermaids, but I didn't know that then. Skippy says, I don't have Hidden Seasons, but I have the German book. I think that's better, isn't it? I mean, I feel like the German book is better quality. So yeah, that's awesome. If it's the same book, if not, we could still do a project together, I guess. But this would be another one, except this is all water scenes, so I don't know if that really fits. Friends, you're not going to believe this, because first of all, I almost sent this book back. I'm talking about Kirby Roseanne's, the 10th anniversary celebration. I'm still super blurry, so I'm going to go back just to this. I don't really want to work in this book. Okay, Skippy says, I believe it's smaller, I believe, but that could be better for me. Oh, that's perfect. So I love that. And I'm here for the international books, without a doubt. So this Kirby Roseanne's book is an option. And I have this book, the 10th celebration, but this is a compilation, I believe, of a bunch of books. So it could be a project, even if you don't have this book, friends. Oh, you will love Fragile World. Skippy says you will love Fragile World by Kirby. I'm going to have to get another book and look into it. Or is something in here from there? I need to actually sit down and look at this. And I'm not inspired to color this book. It's very intimidating, although I love animals, but there's a million things happening in this book. If it's a project book, I have to do it. So that's why I chose that one possibly. I thought about another season's book, Hannah Carlson's. She's probably my favorite illustrator right now. Debbie says, Fragile World is my favorite book. I've colored a lot of pages in that book. Okay, that's awesome. Skippy says, could be, don't have the 10th year one. Yeah, I don't know. So this is, I believe, Seasons for Hannah Carlson. I did a flip through of this book. It's on my channel already. I really want to color in this book. And then I pulled out this House of Wonder, but I know that other friends of mine are doing books. Like I think who is doing this book? Is it Karen at My Colorful Country Life? Is she doing this book? Friends, I really hope you don't hear all the beeping. I can't edit out the noise because this isn't being edited. It's live. They're going to town outside, so I'm hoping it's not going to be really cumbersome. I can't think of what the word is. So I don't want to step on anybody's toes. So these are the books. I am going to put a poll up on my channel about that also. Hi, Coloring a Latte is here, and I know you told me your name before. Why am I so horrendous at names? I don't know. Please tell me your name again. Oh my goodness, what is that noise? Friends, they're spraying something outside. I don't know what I think they're putting concrete in. Okay, hopefully you don't hear that. I'm going to pretend it's not happening. So I'm ready to get cracking on this while we all chat, if you guys are good with that. Skippy says, they all look great to me. Don't have the Lululemon one, but I'll get it if it's Joe's. Oh my goodness, are we twins? Are we twins? We've got to be twins. I love it. Okay, so what I thought about doing is basing this in alcohol markers. Have you guys used alcohol markers in Johanna's book? Any of her books? I don't know if it's a good idea or not because things are so small. So what I am going to do, can I show you something else I did? I'm so proud of myself. I did a swatch. Look. Let's make it focus. Focus, focus, focus. Look what I did, friends. Can't hear it. Oh, good. Thank you so much, Erica. I was like, uh-oh, you can't hear me. And then I realized what you meant. I did a little test to see how would the alcohol markers go. Isn't that what the page is for? Why don't I do that? Why don't I do that more often? Don't think it will work, but what is on the other side? Oh, gotcha. Okay, so this book is single-sided. It's single-sided, Skippy. I'm so excited about that. Hello. Hi. Yes, please say hi. Coloring, please say hi. And tell me, you said hi. Please tell me your name. So Skippy, it's single-sided, so I'm just going to lose this, but I'm not going to color that anyway. And I have my protective background, protective paper rather. And I'm ready to go to town with this. So these are the colors that I'm using for the bear. I'm just going to start with the bear, and it's one color. I'm going to flat color this because what we're going to do afterwards is then we're going to come in and we're going to shade it. So I'm super excited. Y62 Sandy Beige. I actually don't have my alcohol marker thing right here with me, so I don't know what the other set is. This is the Honolulu B. Come on, camera. It's like it wants to focus here, which is where it needs to be. I'll have to put it on my wish list. Yeah, I am super excited about this book. I'm doing a couple of other pages in this book. Also, I've actually started one, but it's not going well. Do you guys want to see a sneak peek of something that's a fail? Anybody says yes, I'm going to show you a whip that is definitely not working out. If anybody's here for that, let's see how Tara really screwed up. Anybody? I know there's a delay. So while there's a delay, I'm going to get to work. So I'm going to do a flat coloring with the brush side all over the entire bear. I'm going to town all over it. I'm going to try to leave his nose out, but it doesn't matter. Pauline said, always. Elizabeth, yes. Okay, let's do it. Let me show you that first. Don't judge me because it's terrible, but I'm not concerned because I'm going to fix it. So this is horrendous. Look at this mess. Look at this chaotic mess. Erica says, yes, show me your chaos. So you know what I did here? I used these daggone gelatos, and now I'm sending them back. And I know I should just try again. I should try harder. I didn't like the way that they felt. To me, they felt beautiful. Elizabeth. Elizabeth, you're so... I got to put this on the screen because I can't even believe it. Friends, Elizabeth is one of the best bullshitters out there, is what I'm guessing. And I'm sorry if I swear and it's offensive. I can't help myself. I've got a lot of problems. And here, Mandy says it's awesome. You guys, seriously, are such great friends. It will be awesome. Oh, wow. I'm looking at it on my second screen. This is amazing. Actually, it's not. It looks oh, my goodness. Cassie's laughing. Pauline says it looks a bit like a ghost town. That's actually was kind of my vibe. So I used these daggone gelatos, and I was doing it. I filmed it, but I don't think this film is going anywhere but the trash. Oh, you swear like a sailor. I'm going to put that on the screen. I love it. So I did this side with the what the hell, the gelatos and a colorless blender, an alcohol marker colorless blender. This side I used water, and look at the difference in warp. Look at how this page is significantly warped. It might be hard to tell. This page is not. So it's definitely, it looks, it's certainly not as bad as you think you are. Oh, you're such a sweetheart. Gina says it looks like stormy skies. That's actually where I'm going with it when it's done. Rose, is your name Rose? Please let me know if it's not. It looks like a misty evening. There's no disaster on that page. I'm looking at this and I'm like, it's trash, right? But then I came over the top with a gray alcohol marker. And when I was doing the page, I actually forgot this spot right here. And I just came over it without the gelatos, and it matched. I thought this was a window. Friends, I don't think this is supposed to be a window, but I made it a window, so I don't know what I'm going to do here. I don't know. I could use some help. What do I put stickers over it? I don't know. These pencils are the Faber-Castell, the black edition, and I'm using a very limited palette, and it's obviously not done. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I have to finish this because it's my first buddy color, and I don't want to let her down. Oh, Kathy, you're such a sweetheart. So it's not as bad as I think. Yeah. So we're going to get cracking on this polar bear. Let me make sure you guys are in focus. Okay. So I'm going in with this Y62, and I am going to, that's not going to stay there if I leave it there. Make sure I'm in focus. Looks like it. Erica says acrylic markers work wonders. Okay, that's good to know. That's really good to know. So I could go in and fix it. That's good. Skippy says, I would love to learn how to save pages. You know what? Then I am going to put this video up because it's going to be, how do we save this page? It might be what I title it. So I'm going to just flat color My hand's shaking, guys. I'm nervous. Why am I so nervous? I love you guys, but I'm like, I hope I don't screw this up. So I am always coloring outside the lines. I just went to town right here, colored over its whole face because we're going to go back over this with pencils. And I'm super excited about that. Friends, wish me luck. This is a lot of polar bear to have to color. I'm going to try not to color the stars, but I'm just going to go. I'm going for it. And look, can I show you something? You see how nervous I get? Why do I get so nervous? I have problems. I've also been out of my multivitamin, and I have lots of issues with my methylation. You guys are like, what is she talking about? And when I'm not having my B vitamins, I kind of lose my shit. I need to buy more. I need to buy more, friends. It's not just about vitamins, obviously. It's about what you eat, and I'm eating like trash because I'm super nervous. Okay. I'm not concerned if I'm kind of going to have lines because, again, I am going to come over the top. I love alcohol markers. They are just so satisfying. What I am trying to do here is kind of go curvature just in case, in case the lines are there. But I'm not worried about the lines. Not terribly worried about the lines. They go down actually really nice. And why am I saying I've not used them in this book? I used them on that other page. But I guess I didn't use them alone. So there's that. Let's see. Oh, Debbie says I'm hilarious. I don't know about that. I'm neurotic. I'm neurotic is what I am for sure. I'm trying to get around all these stars, and I'm very impatient. I'm super impatient, and I'm hungry. Why do I do this to myself? I don't know. I was so nervous. I can't eat when I'm super nervous. And I said this on, like, I think every video. I don't know why I'm so nervous because I've been doing YouTube for so many years, but never, I guess it's like not something where I'm like bearing my soul, if that sounds weird. Like art is like my soul. And I just don't know. I don't want to be made fun of, I guess. Although I don't know, that bear is looking pretty cute. Let's see. Veer says, you're doing great. And I also like the disaster page. Oh, you're a sweetheart. Thank you. Kazzy says, I liked it because it's unusual. What did I miss over here? I missed something. Let me go back. I'm getting the coloring latte. I'm getting all the Tim Holtz distress relief inks. Oh my goodness, I'm so jealous. I know where they're hidden. Are you gonna go sneak them out of there? Is that legal? Is what I'm wondering. So while this dries, let's see how to do on the back. Well, we know it's going to go through because it's an alcohol marker. If you're just getting here, I would love for you to say hi. We are all here to be friends. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to block in all of the presents. So for the presents, and I do have the scarf, but I want to wait because I don't stay in the lines. For the presents, and I have these on the paper too, so I don't know if I should just hold the paper up or hold this up. These are the colors that I'm using for the presents. It's like so pastel, and I'm not really much of a pastel person. Let me see. Are you going to announce our group, buddy? Oh, yes. Thank you. Okay. Elizabeth said, are you going to announce the group? Yes. Okay. So I did put a poll up on the Instagram. Let's find that page. Here it is. Okay. We're doing this page. Elizabeth is in. There's lots of other people. If you're here, tell me who you are. We're going to do this. I'm super ambitious. We're not doing this today. I don't know. We might. Probably not. And I'm going to town with alcohol markers in this too, because it just happens so fast. And then we can come over the top. Oh, AM Pin FTW. I'm thrilled to catch you live. I have this book. Oh, awesome. What is your name? Oh, Marie. Hi, Marie. I'm so glad you're here. So this is the buddy color. If you want in, send me a message on Instagram so I have your Instagram and whatever you want me to put for the buddy. And we're doing this month, and I clearly haven't started it. So what I'm thinking, I'm going to give us some leeway because I I want to get this done myself, and I'm nervous enough as it is about so many other things. So this needs to be done by January 15th, okay? We got some leeway on this, okay? Because actually, this is not really so much Christmas as winter. I mean, there's trees. I want to give us some leeway. Let's see. Erica says, okay, I have a few things to offload, all in mint condition, including all the mini distress inks and multiple copies of the new Rita Berman book. I'm new poor to give these away. I don't know if I swear I have not started drinking yet today. I don't know if I just can't read. It's possible. Erica says, how? I don't know if that's directed to me. Oh, too poor. Tiki, I tikis. Boy, friends, let's do it. Let's just do a little split screen here. I feel like I might have to. I'll tell you what I am drinking. I'm drinking water. There's not vodka in here, but I might have to put a splash in here or something else because I can't read. So Tiki's corner. I want to join. Oh, Tiki, I can't read. I thought this was Elizabeth saying it. Want to join the buddy color. Awesome. Let's see. I'm following Karen, my colorful country life. That's awesome. Is she doing this one? This page? I don't even know where the conversation's at. I missed it. And yeah, I'm kind of laughing at myself over here. Okay, I'm going to block in the presents, and this is where. How do I sell? So Erica wants to sell. Hi, Lisa. Lisa is here from Australia. Great to see you. I'm so glad you're here. Karen at My Colorful Country Life. She came to my first ever live stream, and I was totally fangirling. She is flipping amazing. Like, she is so freaking good. Okay, I'm going to watch that video too. Elizabeth said it's an old video, but follow it. Yeah, go follow her if you're not already following her because she is thebomb.com. Okay, I'm going to zero back in on this. So I'm going to just kind of haphazardly put this in. I want to say like I'm really going to really plan it, but I'm not the best at doing all of these things. So I'm going to start. Let's start with pink. So I'm doing RV33. This is Thistle. This is I told you I swatched them out and they're super pretty. Like I'm really excited about this. And I already found my Prismacolor pencils that I'm going to do the shading on the polar bear. So I'm super excited about that because we're ready. We're ready to shade, friends. Woohoo! That's how I'm doing it. So which present should be pink? And I'm going to try to stay in the lines. I feel like I don't want that side. I think I want this ball to be pink. I'm trying to make my arm not shake. It's a good thing I'm not a surgeon and I'm a nurse practitioner because I would be, cutting people up in the wrong way, I guess. Is that okay to say on YouTube? Okay. Wow. I love alcohol markers. I did just get my zigs and I flippin' love them. Ooh, that's pretty. You guys like the present? It's done. Okay, it's not done. It's just started, but it's going to be glorious. Now let's choose a blue. I'm going to go in with B05. That's Robin's Egg Blue. This is what we'd used for the bird's scarf and some stuff, the birdhouse, in the other live stream in RJ Hampson's book, and I really liked it. So which present should be blue? I almost want this one that's right by the polar bear. And is this the present behind it? This is a different present, or this is not a present. What is this? How do you guys sort this out? What is this? Is that part of the present? Cassie says zigs are great. Yeah, they don't bleed through. At least I haven't seen that they do. You need to swatch from your haul the other day. Yes, I've been swatching. I've been swatching, friends. I've been swatching the swatching fool over here. I was swatching right before we got on here my Languos. I didn't finish. I don't know what this is, so I don't know where the present ends. So I'm just going to say back here is just another present. I'm just going to make it a different color. So very carefully, boy. I don't know if I've seen anyone do this page with alcohol markers. but I'm here for the challenge. And this is I went over the lines, but I don't care. I'm here for the mistakes, the mess ups. And what do we do about it? Like Skippy said, how do we handle it when we've screwed something up? Friends, I think, when is there a time I haven't screwed something up? This is what I'm wondering. Oh, wow. This paper is so smooth. It's like a dream with this. And that RJ Hampson's Winter Wonder, we did a warm hearth. I believe that's the name of the page. Mine's almost done. I've been so inspired to work on that. And the alcohol markers with the Prismas over it was a dream. It was so awesome that I am very inspired to just do that for everything. Do you guys ever do that? Like, you see something works well and you just kind of zero in on that one way you did it? I can kind of box myself in. I'm trying not to. Elm Colors says beautiful disasters. I love that. Okay, so then we're gonna just agree. We're gonna agree that this page is a beautiful disaster. Beautiful disaster? Yes, beautiful disaster. At least for now. It's gonna work out. I believe. We have to be willing to be messy and imperfect and punch perfectionism in the face. Okay, I used those two so far. Now I'm gonna go in with the other blue color, BV35. This is Arctic Blue. And I think I want to save, like, maybe this will be pink. So let's put this blue one back here. I really don't know why I'm making, and I'm not going to be able to avoid these circles. So I'm just going to go over them. That's what gel pens are for. I'm kind of ambitious. Like, I want to finish this page today. Is that possible? Or at least base the entire page is what that's a goal. That is a goal for me. Okay, I'm liking that. Erica says, perfectly imperfect, motto of one of my favorite watercolor channels. I love it. Oh my goodness. Color in a Latte. I nicknamed you Brooklyn. Would you believe, and now, you know, I'm going to have to do this. Would you believe that actually is my nickname? Well, because I'm from Brooklyn. I'm sure that's why you're saying that. But that's what everybody's always called me since I moved to Indiana. Now, in Brooklyn, they didn't call me Brooklyn. They called me Tara because everybody was in Brooklyn. But out here, I love it. I'm here for it. Okay, let's see. Go back to this. I just love chatting with you guys. So, okay, I've used this one. Now let's go in with this other purple. This is a periwinkle, and they never look like the caps, like not even close. V34 is this color. You can use any colors that inspire you. So I'm going to put this one, and I'm just going over the whole box. So this is going to be fun. Ooh, these colors look nice together. Of course, it's not going to dry that color. Yeah, I swatched these. Oops, went on that present accidentally. I kind of wish more books were single-sided. That's why I'm so inspired to like work in Lulu Mayo's book, but then I'm also not because I just get so nervous. Base will get done 100%. Really? Yes, coloring a latte, really. I think we're talking about the fact that they called me Brooklyn. So how's it looking so far? I'm really liking the vibe. This is a vibe, friends. Now I want to go in with that scarf. Oh, I'm already in love with this page. Okay. Can I pat myself on the back? I had a bunch of patients yesterday because, you know, that's what I do aside from color. And we were talking about the importance of patting yourself on the back. This is R210 Deep Blush. This is a really pretty color. I'm kind of going in with like a middle value of the colors that I want to end up with. And I am not even going to attempt to stay in between the lines. Try and focus. To stay in between the lines on this bear. I'm just coloring over the whole thing, and I'm going to use my gel pens to put in all the fun. And this will dry lighter. So yeah, I'm doing pretty much like the middle value or I'm trying to, like what I envision in my head. Oh, it's so satisfying. I'll leave the little circles for later. Oh, I envision how this is going to be 3D, and I'm super hyped up. I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, yeah, about patting yourself on the back. That's something that almost we're taught as a society to not like pat ourselves on the back. And I say we should. I'm going back in. Oh, did I use all the colors yet? No. Okay, now porcelain is gonna be the ribbon color. So I'm gonna go over some of the ribbons with WG10. This is porcelain. What I've figured out on my own life's journey so far, and I'm 51 years old, friends, is if I am not acknowledging how far I've come with something, whatever it is, with art, coloring, my life, whatever, cooking, then I'm doing a huge disservice to myself. Everyone needs an atta girl. Elizabeth, you're absolutely right. And I believe we should be our biggest fan. I really like this. I thought about doing gold on some of these also. Oh, hey, Danielle. Danielle is here. Hi. Nice to have you here. I hope you're coloring. You guys are just so flippin' awesome. I thought about gold, but I really want to keep this a vibe. I'm vibing this. So silver, blues, purples, like pastel colors. The bear is going to be super and then a very, very dark background is what I'm here for. I'm going to do all the ribbons like this because I'm going to make a variation with my pencils. And I kind of I like presents when they match. My mom, she didn't raise me. And I think that's one of the reasons why, because I've got family dynamics out the wazoo, and she's not alive anymore. Well, most of them aren't. My sister is. Anyway, she would buy like a shitload of presents for us and everything matched. And I think it was to compensate for her not being around. But I loved how the presents matched. Like it was just beautiful. So I'm kind of emulating that vibe here. Let's see. Oh boy, this is super skinny. Oh, don't shake. Stop shaking your hand, Tara. Let's see. The bear is going to be super. What now? Ha ha. I love it. I love it. Oh, Danielle says, I'm going to color the same page. That's awesome. Tag me on Instagram or post it to my community tab. I want to see it. Man, I just love coloring. I'm so flippin' addicted to it. Oh, I went over the lines there, but who cares? Did I get all? Nope, I missed this one. I've seen a lot of my friends just do an entire page with Prismacolors. I know Karen does that. I don't know if I'd have the patience for that, but I've not tried it. Okay, I've got those in. Now I'm going to finish doing the rest of the patience. I'm going to finish the rest of my patience here. Presents, going back in with the Periwinkle V34. And let's see, put it a little bit away from it. Let's do this one up over here. And do I want to do a silver top? No, let's just make it simple. Look at how much darker it is when you first put it on. It's like night and day difference. The banging stopped outside, friends. That's a good sign. Okay, I'm liking that. Love using pencils, Vera says. Are you doing your whole page with pencils? I gotta just do it. Just do it. Okay, I'm gonna come do this same color with this present. This is the box top. It looks like, boy, it's so tiny. Joanna, why do you make them so little? Yes, the whole page with pencils. Good grief. That's a tough one. So Erica wants to know, what sign are you? I'm a Virgo. Awesome. Let's see. Debbie says I am too. What are we talking about here? Oh, Jeanette, hi. Jeanette is here. Hi from England. I always do my whole page in pencils. Do you have a channel? Like, I want to see. Can I see it? Please show me. Where else should I put this? I think I'm going to do this present too, because then I'm just trying to spread out the love with this pretty color. I really do like the designs on the presents, but doesn't leave us much room to do anything else. Like, it's already done. So I'm thinking of like what we're going to do then is just shade it. Let's see. Born September what? I'm September 3rd, Erica. Skippy says, for now, I will stick to pencils only, practicing with alcohol markers, but I can't use them in every book. Yeah. For me, it's about picking colors. That is so true. And I spent hours because I'm very indecisive, figuring out these colors, which is why I started with these color cards. But I definitely veered away because this doesn't look like this card, but it kind of does. It kind of does. Like, I veered a little bit away because I can. Jeanette says, starting to use pan pastels on backgrounds. Oh, I need to do that. Oh, Debbie says all pencils. I need to learn from you guys about just stepping outside my comfort zone, which I am, because I'm very uncomfortable. When I realized this picture was chosen in the poll, I'm like, shit. I got to do this page now. It made me kind of nervous. So I spent Tuesdays are my day off at my practice. So I spent hours today planning this, picking it out, because I want to make sure I get as much done as possible in this season. Let's see. Erica says 8 days older than my sister. That's awesome. Skippy says, I would like the color cards, but they're not in my budget. Yeah, they're really not in mine either. And your girl's gonna end up on the side of the road with a sign, but it's self-inflicted, so I really shouldn't do that. Erica's smiling. I love that. Let's look at Erica's smile. Elizabeth would love to learn distressed inks. Me too. I'm working on it. Oh, I have another fail to show you. Is that book out? No, I'm gonna fix that one too. Skippy, stay tuned. There's gonna be a series. Jeanette says she has an Instagram account where she puts her finish, but I tend to follow other colors. Okay, put your Instagram account in here. Will it let you? Are we allowed to put tags in here? I feel like somebody else said that they tried to put a tag in and I never got it. I'm going to go back in with the Thistle RV33. I love pink. Love it. So I'm going to go, I saw somebody do this blue or something. I think I want to make this, whatever this present is, silver. So I'm going to go in with the ribbon color on that. I want to do silver with that. So let's do, I think I want to do, yeah, let's just do this. You don't want to do it, just do it. So the presence, the love of all the different colors are kind of spread out. Do this here. We're so close to my office being done. I mean, not really. I don't have like interior walls yet, but my husband's awesome. He's been working on it. I got my desk delivered. Well, the bottom part of it. Let's see. Jeanette says, I agree about the color cards. Oh, yeah, you don't need them. And I'm thinking about doing a challenge. Like, we don't need color cards. We can use Pinterest. Pinterest is free, right? Do I want any other pink ones? I think I don't. I want to keep more of the blue colors. So let's go back in with that Arctic Blue BV35. And I want to just, let's do this one. Or there's flowers. I'm going to try to avoid the flowers. Wish me luck. Do you have any thoughts about the project book? Do you like the books I showed so far? And if you're just getting here, somebody else is doing this. So I don't want to do the same project book because I don't think you're supposed to do that. I don't really know all the rules. I haven't seen anybody do this book. I really want to do this book. I love this book. Seasons, I don't speak Dutch. I'm part Dutch, a very, very small part, but I really want to do this. That's an option. We've got this book that I really don't want to do at all, but I would do it for you. We've got, this is apparently all mermaids, so I don't know how fitting this is, but it's untouched. And we've got Hidden Seasons from Rita Berman. I'm probably the most inspired for this book, but I'm going to do it regardless. But I want to do something with you guys. Erica says, I like seasons and hidden seasons. Yeah, I got to come in here. We seriously are twins. Did you know that? We were separated at birth or something. That's what I believe, because so many of your ideas and the things that you've said to me before, I'm like, I might not come up with it. You're coming up with it first a lot of times, but I totally agree. Debbie says Hidden Seasons. Yeah, that's definitely the one that I'm leaning towards without a doubt. Let's see. Okay. I need another present to be this color. I really do. I want to vibe with the blues. So I think I'm going to do this little package down over here. People texting me. Don't text me right now. It's like, do you ever play that game Operation as a child? I could not hit the sides of that thing. It was like the whole time I was playing it. I was the worst at that. And I want to do another one that color. So I think I'm going to do this little one. One of my favorite ways to color, even if I have a color card, is to just color with like my heart. How do I feel in the moment? Like, where do I want to put the color? And I'm really thinking about spacing them out. You could have a couple of presents near each other that are the same color, but I'm really trying to make it look like it's not staged, if that makes sense. Let's see. Suzanne. Hey, Suzanne, did I miss something? Is somebody Suzanne and I don't know? Somebody's name is Suzanne. Skippy says seasons or hidden seasons. Oh, awesome. I'm so hyped up. So we've got, oh boy. Is your name Suzanne? Dubby? Friends, I can't pronounce things. I don't know what the hell is wrong with me, but I have you on the screen. Please tell me what your name is. I want to be friends. Do I want another one to be this color? So if I do the robin's egg on this, I think I want to make 2 robin's egg and mostly this. I say I'm doing that. This is my book. I can do what I want. That's what you guys keep telling me, and I'm going to listen. This is going to be so fun to shade with Prismacolors. I did buy a lap desk that I cannot afford either, because I don't have a lot of places to color right now, and I'm in the kitchen at the moment, but I'm not going to be able to be in the kitchen after today, like where I'm sitting right now, because of the behind me is going to be torn out. And so I need to stay in my office, and my desk is not big enough, and I have a lot of videos I want to do. So that's what's happening. Yes, I just said hi. Yes, double. Okay, Suzanne. Yes, yay, hi. Nice to see you. Let's see. Debbie says, I have not been so well at the moment. So have used Languo pens and alcohol markers on mandalas. I love that. Let's see, Tara, if you are on top chat, change the settings to live chat so you can see all chat. What do you live chat? I'm on top chat. I'm in StreamYard. It's just I have all comments in here. Why do I have? I'm gonna figure this out. It's not a private chat. I should have them all. Another thing I could do this, but I don't know if it would be distracting. I'm going to show you guys, and you tell me if this is too distracting. Is that too I can't see that. That's kind of small, and it's covering the screen. So I'm not going to leave that on. Let's see. Jeanette says, I color on my lap in the lounge, but I don't record like you do. Okay, I'm not the only lap colorist. Let's see, Jana is here. Hi, Jana. I hope I'm saying your name right. It's a Swedish name. Okay, is my online name. Suzanne, if I could speak it, I would. I have a hard enough time speaking English, apparently. Kazi says, I have Kirby Roseanne's and Hidden Seasons, none of the other books. Okay, I'm thinking we got to do Hidden Seasons. Like, I'm very inspired to do that. Under live chat, you can select all messages on top chat. Under live chat. Tall, on StreamYard? I will figure this out later. Because I'm not looking on YouTube. I'm looking on, oh, Erica is using is using a lap desk right now. I love that. Under live chat, you can select all messages or top chat. But I'm in my program. Like, I'm not using OBS that I know a lot of my friends use. Let's do a split screen with myself here for my couple of different personalities. I use StreamYard. So I'm not actually like looking on YouTube. I'm looking on StreamYard, which is awesome because then I can see all your comments. So it should not have anything reduced for me. I'm just not catching them maybe quick enough. And if I miss something that you guys are like, I really wanted to tell you, will you tell me again, or will somebody else remind me? Jana? Oh, Yana? Is that right? Yana, please tell me. Yana, that's what I'm thinking. Latvia originally. Awesome. Okay. Let's see if I missed anything. I think I'm up to date. Okay, so we got to get the Robin's Egg Blue B05. I am almost done with these presents. I actually have one more. So we're going to do this one. I'm really vibing blue. And it might seem like it's not going to contrast a lot with the background I have planned, but I think it's really going to pop. I want this one to be silver. Would that be weird, though? That'd be weird. I kind of like the idea of it being silver, so I'm going to do that. So I'm going to go in with WG10, the porcelain. Hello. Porcelain color. Let's see. Yana is taking a snack break from just finishing up a page in fairy celebrations and then on to the next page. Wow, that's awesome. I love snacks. I could use a snack. So I'm basing this one because I'm going to make it silver. I might even just go all sparkle on that. All right, now we're going to whip in this super quick. So my inspiration for the iceberg is this iceberg. So I think I'm actually going to do this blue color. I wasn't going to. I was going to hit it with the Robin's Egg, but I kind of like the idea of this blue instead. Well, isn't that funny? It's Arctic blue. So we're going to use that instead. And because Prismacolor is so awesome, and I can always use acrylic markers over the top, I'm going to base this entire... Is it this whole thing? I'm making it the whole thing because I don't know where it ends. Base the entire iceberg in this. Got right on the bear's foot. Of course I did. I'm concentrating so hard, friends. I mean, I could do like a checkerboard with all different colors. I don't want to do that. Go right over the claws. So I was testing out my Languo gel pens on the swatch decks, and I think I really love them. I want to use them on this page. I've never used them before, but I'm here for the experimentation. You know what my husband asked me yesterday? He's like, so, because I had all my stuff laid out to start swatching a lot of stuff, and he's like, so what are you doing, Tara? You buying all these supplies? What are you doing? I said, I'm coloring. That's what I'm doing. Jeanette says, the other medium I'm trying to learn for big areas and backgrounds is Faber-Castell gelatos. Jeanette, were you here earlier? I don't think you were. Take a little short break here. Not really. So I based the background in this with the gelatos because I bought them. I don't know if it was you or someone else that told me I should buy them, and I'm returning them because I don't like how it's coming out. With my beautiful disaster page, it actually looks better on camera than it does in person. So I based this page in the background with the gelatos, and they did not blend. This page I used water. This page I used a colorless blender, an alcohol one. Then I went over the whole entire background with a gray alcohol marker, and I don't like how it's coming out, but it's probably me. Oh, Jeanette says she was having a nap. It's probably me that it's not working, but I will say I thought about it. I thought about keeping them, but then I just started thinking about maybe I'm seriously overspending because of my neuroticness and just my excitement for everything. And I have the whole set of the Neo Color 2s. So I am sending them back because I didn't really like how they worked out, and maybe I'll revisit it in the future. And maybe that's really terrible of me. I don't know, but I'm only going to be me, and I'm not going to pretend I'm keeping them if I'm not. So I am sending them back. So I do apologize about that. Oh, so Erica is asking me Languo. I don't know what. They come in different numbers. Damn it. I don't know. I don't know which number I got. It looked kind of thin. So I think it's probably the 0.6, because if it was the 1, I think I would know, and I would have realized that. So yeah, I wanted the super thin one. This is handy that the iceberg has all these vertical lines on it, so I can try to make it look not so smeary. But I am not concerned because of the prismas I'm going to come over the top with. Friends, we're almost done basing this page. I should have set like a timer. Let's see. Oh, different sizes. Okay. Erica says different sizes. And she says, I like the King Art gel crayons more than gelatos. Okay, I definitely want cheaper. Jeanette says she's learning. Well, and you know what? I almost did the same thing with the the Neo Color 2s. I wanted to give up on them, but then I decided to give them a chance, and now I really like them. So yeah, there's that. Debbie says, I love my King Art gel crayons. Okay, I'll have to look into those, but your girl's gonna have to like save up some money first because I'm kind of broke. I want to make one of these pink down here. So maybe not that one because it's by the red. I'm gonna go for the big one. So this is the RV33, the thistle. Not that side, Tara. This side. Look at that cute little bird. I didn't pick out the bird color yet, because I don't know what I want to make that bird. Oops, went right over that. That's fine. Accidentally, friends. See what I do? Hard to stay in the lines. It's fine. It's going to be glorious. So that one's pink. Let's make them all 3 colors. This one is closer to this, so I'll go in with the Robin's Egg Blue B05 for this one. I love this ribbon. That's super cute. And the presents are like floating in the water. This is a fantastical page. And I'm here for opening my mind. Perfect. Kazi had an awesome idea. She was telling me about what I could do with one of the pages. I need to really expand my mind to be open to that kind of stuff. Going back in with the Arctic Blue BV35 for this present. Oops, if I can not always open up the wrong side. Friends, we're almost done basing. We're almost done basing. I'm not worrying about the water right now. Well, I guess that's going to be the background. I just need to do the ribbon. Let's see. Skippy says, it could be that some Faber-Castell soft pastel crayons are in my basket, but I'm not sure if I'm ready yet. I love putting things in my shopping cart. WG10, the porcelain for all of the ribbons. Oh, I missed a spot in the back. I couldn't tell if this over here was part of the ribbon. It's fine. I love thinking no matter what I do, I can't mess it up. It keeps me like sane. So yeah, I'm going to be doing a lot of coloring in my office on the couch. So I think the lap desk is going to be really helpful. Yana says, when I started coloring, I bought everything I saw on YouTube. I have ADHD, and when I get excited, I have a problem with impulse control, but I don't regret it. You know what? We're going to be besties. Because yeah, I mean, I don't really regret it either. It's just, I'm just trying to think I have to be able to pay my bills too. I don't want to be like frivolous, if that makes sense. Am I in focus? Let's see. Gelatos are $2.50 a crayon on Amazon. King, are there 78 cents? Ooh, that's way better. Okay. Are we ready to go in? Ready to go in with Neocolor 2 so we get all the basing over with? Or save the back on for later and get to work on shading? Anybody want to weigh in? Let's see. You getting one that has a cell phone holder under couch? It's one that has, it just sits. It doesn't go under the couch, and it has drawers. I got that one on purpose so that I can try to stay organized. And I wanted the black walnut color. I'll show it on when I'm using it, because then my plan is I want to be able to, when I'm standing up at my taller table, my work table that's going in my office/studio, I want to be able to use it so I can tilt it up a little bit, because it's hard for my neck to like lean down flat, if that makes sense. Jeanette says, I have far too many boxes of supplies, but collecting supplies is a hobby of its own. Yes, I agree. I absolutely agree. Let's think. I think if we go in with the Neocolor 2s, I say we do it. That way we get the basing done. So I've got these 3 crayons that we're using. Indigo blue is my darkest color. Night blue is the next darkest, and light blue is the lightest. So the rationale with this, Erica says yes. So I wonder if that's to just going straight to Neocolor 2s, because I'm holding them in my hands. I think so. These 3 colors together are going to blend. Well, everything can blend, right? If you don't have these colors, just choose a lighter, a medium, and a darker color. Jeanette says, I love your approach to coloring. You're much braver than me. Well, or you could just say I've kind of got a screw loose, which that's probably true, but it's whatever. I'm here for it's fun. It's so fun, like experimenting. I'm not masking off because who cares? Do you want, let's see. Danielle says, do you want to do a coloring book and pencil trade mystery gift? Coloring book and pencil trade. I don't know what that means. Why do I have such problems understanding things? Because I have ADHD too. Okay. I'm going in with the darkest indigo blue. With me, she says. Yeah, I mean, you mean trading stuff? Or just talking about stuff? I guess I don't know. So I'm going in with this. And one of the things I love about Neocolor 2s that I realized not when I first started, but I realized afterwards. Let's see. Erica says, yes to collecting and swatching supplies is its own hobby, and to the Neocolors. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So as long as you go light-handed, and I don't like to dig. I do. I actually like doing this. But I'm going to just do little circles. So can you see how it doesn't really matter what size they are? I just know, let's take this off. I just know that I want the outside to be darker, and I want the whole thing to be dark, actually, because I think I'm going to use this color kind of as like darker clouds, but I want the majority of the very darkest to be towards the outside, I think. But these colors do blend together beautifully, and I kind of want it to be, I don't want it to be like a perfect vignette, if that makes sense. So I'm going very light-handed. Did I use Neocolor 2s in Johanna's books before? I use it in Rita's. I use it in Hannah Carlson's, and that was flippin' awesome. I don't remember. I'm doing so much coloring. So the water I'm going to leave. I'm not going to put anything in the water right now because I don't know what I'm doing with that. And I'm just right now literally looking at shapes. Let me rephrase that. There's not enough color on here to really see it yet. So I'm just looking at, I don't want to just solidly fill in the whole background. And if I do it this way, I can always change my mind later. It is so much fun to color like this. It's like my favorite. One of my favorite things to do. I just like coloring in all different mediums, but especially I think Neocolor 2s I'm really partial to because I never colored as a child. No one ever bought your girl crayons. Why not? I never got crayons as a child. I really like the dark, maybe kind of being under the bear. I said I was going to go lighter in the center, but I'm actually changing my mind because I really want the bear to stand out. But I'm not coloring it completely. These are going to go down really awesome. I can tell. I considered using Neocolor 2s on the background of that double house spread. But because I had those gelatos, I said, no, I'm going to use these and test them out. I do think it was a fail, but in the end, it's going to be fabulous. My friends told me that it actually doesn't suck as bad as I thought. So there's that. Okay, now we're going to go in with the next color. Let's see. Erica says, in Johanna's books, Neocolor 2s may be better with alcohol markers. Ooh. Oh, alcohol blenders. I still can't read, can I? Oh, that's good to know. You know what? The alcohol, I used the colorless blender back here, and it was fabulous with those. I'm going to do that. Who wants an experimentation? You need to make your channel an Amazon wish list. You're right. I do. I feel like I have a wish list. I need to share it. Because I can't keep buying stuff anymore. Oh, that's so funny. Elizabeth says, put the King Art gel crayons on them. I will. I'm going to put it in this video. I'm going to put a lot of stuff. I got to do a lot of stuff, friends. So here, what I'm thinking about is kind of placing it near where the other ones are, but also where they're not. This background is going to be very dark. That's my envisionment for it. And I am here for it. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm a very impatient colorist. I'm still working on the R.J. Hampson book, like I mentioned. And last night I was like, can the greenery just be done already? I'm like trying to speed it up. And then I'm like, Tara, slow your roll. Chill is what I was saying. Just enjoy the process. Let's see. Danielle says, I tried oil pastels and alcohol blender and it worked great. Perfect. That's what we're going to do. Executive decision. We're doing that. Okay. You guys want to see a sneak peek at how the R.J. Hampson book is coming out? I'm done with all the greenery. It's actually almost done, except I don't know what I'm doing with the background yet and if I'm going to do a background. I'm looking for opinions. As always, I am looking for opinions. I know that, I think it was Kira at A Picture Purpose says that when she uses the Neocolor 2, I put two colors next to each other. It's fine. She likes to use a little bit less pigment because they're so pigmented. I'm here for the intense pigmentation. I am here for it. Let's see. I don't want to get that line right here that you can sometimes get. This page is almost ready to be blended, and it's going to be so fast. I'm so thankful for you guys. I really am, for being here with me, for your suggestions, your help. It's like I am here for it. I want it. I want all of the help I can get. And talking about doing the colorless blender, that's definitely what we need to do. Okay. I may want more of that, but I reserve the right for later. Now I'm going to go in with the lightest color, the light blue. And I don't want to necessarily put it next to that. We'll put it next to the butt, right next to his butt, maybe by his face to help to draw the light there. My husband just came in the house and he took one look at me and he turned around and walked out. He knew I was doing this. I think he was just wondering, she's still filming in there? Yes, I have to finish this or at least get the lot of the basing in. Another thing I love to do when I'm doing art is to kind of zone out my mind. So right now I'm really not even thinking about what I'm doing. And I find some of the best work I do is when I do not think. As weird as that sounds. It might look like I'm pressing really hard, but I promise I'm not. I'm going to put this up here so you can kind of see the vibe of what I'm doing. Let's see. Elizabeth says, you have refreshed my coloring experience. Oh my goodness, that you are awesome. And LOL, Tom. I know. Hi, Tom. I want to look out the window, but I don't have windows. But I hear the trucks, like they're making the which means, friends, do you know what this means? Do you know what this means? It means I'm going to have a porch and I'm not going to have to jump across and maybe fall in the hole. That's what this means. That they're pouring it. I really hope that's what it means. I didn't know they were going to do it today. He told me we were going to do it next week. But I had kind of a semi-nervous breakdown last night. Oh, I definitely hear it. It sounds like a shower outside. I love it. Erica says, have you bought the Caran d'Ache luminance yet? No, that is on my wish list. I cannot afford the luminance. I thought about getting, you can get hers open stock, right? I thought about just getting a few colors. I want them so badly, like so badly. I want all of the pencils, but especially those. Okay, hurry up, Tara. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go to town with this. Okay, I'm going to go back in with the darkest color again, indigo blue, because I want to go a little bit closer, and I reserved the right to change my mind at any point in time. I actually really want there to be a just nice variation of color all over the page. I am so excited about this. You know what else we could do? We could come over the top, not with a clear colorless blender. We can come over the top with an alcohol marker with color. Do I want to waste that? I don't think I want to do that. Let's see. Danielle says, I know what set of pencils I'm putting in my box. I love that. I love that. Yeah, I don't think I want to waste a whole alcohol marker. I don't know how much I would use on this. I guess I used that gray, but I didn't use it from my newer set. I used it from one of the other sets. I mean, they're all new because I just started. But I didn't use it from the Honolulu B series. So I think I'm going to just use just a basic colorless blender and then figure it out on the fly what we're going to do from there. Okay, I think we're ready to go to town. We're ready, friends. Cassie says, I am obsessed with Derwent drawing pencils. Oh boy, I don't have those. The drawing pencils? I got the Derwents. I don't think that's what you're talking about. And Iana says, luminance is the best. I bought open stock and it felt good to be good with money for once. Yeah, I feel like that's what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to set this here while I go grab my colorless blender. So this page is getting closer. It's kind of smearing because I got to spray it. Do you spray these books in RJ's books? The greenery is done. I believe the greenery is done. I'm really happy with how all of the dimension is looking. The red stuff is not. And I thought about making like a little quick tutorial for these apples. For the berries. The birdhouse is mostly done. I didn't do the snow yet. And I went over it accidentally on the chicks. So I got to fix that. Let me grab that colorless blender. Give me a second, guys. Trying to find it. Let's see. What did I miss? Erica says, yeah, the 100 set is pricey at the moment. Yeah, I saw that. Debbie says, my husband bought Albicdoris for Christmas. Oh, wow, that's awesome. Erica says, the luminance is amazing for portraits. When you buy open stock, keep that in mind. Okay, I need to. Let's see. Elizabeth says, I want Pablos and luminance and Neos. Hoping my tax check. Yeah, I got to get in on this tax check thing, except I always owe. Nippy Shay, hi. We're so glad you're here. It's perfect timing. It's like, wait, that's not what we're supposed to be doing. It's this one. I was just showing a sneak peek at that book. And let's see. It says, now to decide what book page to begin. Stickles. Oh, Stickles. I haven't tried my Stickles yet. All right. Are you guys ready for this? Okay, let's see. Get you in my shot. So I've got my colorless blender. I was looking for the one that I keep using, with the used one. I've not used this yet, but I can't find it. So it's fine. Going in with my brush tip. Wish me luck. I'm going to just start anywhere because it doesn't matter. And hope for the best. Okay. I'm really liking it so far. I'm going to need a lot more. Now, what I'm noticing right here, it's not really blending. Why not? Do I need to just do little circles and just use more of it? Let's see. So far, that's not really working the way I want. So let's try this and experiment on this side. I'm here for the experiments. And I've got my water brush, one that's really big that I usually don't use, such a big one. And let's try this. What I am noticing, do you guys see this? This is better. It's better than that. That's what I'm noticing. It's interesting that you have left white spaces. Jeanette, the reason I left white spaces is because I'm impatient. And also, I want to see, where do I want to add more color later? Because this is a 2-coat job. This is definitely a 2-coat job. Let's see. Setliana says, I found the Derwent drawing and luminance can go on top of other pencils when varnished. I love that. I love that. So far, I'm really liking these colors. Squeezing. I don't want to put too much water. This is so interesting, friends. So when I went over with the colorless blender with the gelatos, it worked so much better. But with the Neo Color 2s, this works better. At least, I mean, I'm giving it, like, I hardly gave it a chance. But that's kind of the way it looks. Let's see. The nib is so small on a colorless blender. Yeah, that's what I'm finding. Because let's just take a look here. Well, that nib's definitely too small. It's a pretty big difference, right? You guys seeing this? It wants to focus. Come on, camera. There's a pretty big difference in the nib size. Jeanette says Chroma Flows are one of her favorites. So, yeah, and another thing I love to do is we do just a base in this. And yeah, I mean, it's getting warped, but who cares, right? Focus. Is I like to come over the top and take it from it. So I'm going to be doing a lot of that, but it has to dry first. And if I need to, I can put pencils over the top. I can iron this page. I could do whatever. We can do whatever we want. I definitely left way too much white. But that's how my brain works. It's warped. My brain is as warped as the paper. Debbie is going to get some coffee. Okay, come bring me some. I'm just kidding. I don't even like coffee. I'm being a little bit more careful around the bear. So already I'm noticing I really, really like the 3 colors together. I need a lot more of them on the page. Because I'm a layerist, just going back to, it's surprising that I use these colors or I left white. I think it's because I'm a layerist. That's how I'm used to doing things, is to just do a little bit. Getting some more water, squeezing. I think it's because I'm a layerist, friends. Because I'm not a one and done, you know? This is going to be absolutely fabulous. And plus, I'm used to being able to put 40 layers on something. I don't think these books are going to take that. But because my brain kind of goes like it's working things out as I go. Like I really, really like this dark color down here by this iceberg. But yeah, it's going to need a lot more. Donna says, I found that doing a few layers with Neos is needed. Yes, I totally agree. And by me leaving white, I can decide after I get the one activated what color I want to put in the white spot. Versus, like, you can always put more on, and we will. Little birdie, trying not to get you. Okay, that looks good enough. Now we're going to go to this side. So I don't know. Can you go over the colorless blender? Let's see. Oh, yeah. You know what I noticed? It's sealed. It's sealed that into the page. It won't pick it up. Ooh, that's a problem. Okay, now we know. I'm here to test things for you, friends. Give me a thumbs up if you like me testing things. I'm here to be the guinea pig. Look at how messed up that is. Look at that. I got to show you. Now it will not blend. It's okay. We're going to do more layers. I'm here for it. Thanks, Nippy gave me a thumbs up. You're awesome. Awesome. What are you guys working on? Anyone that just got here? If you haven't said hi yet and you're here, please say hi. We all want to be friends. Unless maybe you don't. Maybe you don't like me. I hope you do. I love you guys. Oops. See what I did? I went right over it. It's fine. Jeanette says, I'm just watching. Please continue. I love watching your experiments. Yeah. You know what? It's going to be so good. I got time. I got water. I got wine in my wine cooler. Do I? Oh, I don't. I have a bottle open if I need it. Do you have Facebook? Tara Tripoli Arts. Thank you. Gave me a thumbs up. Yay. Vera is still doing the Million Owls page. Oh, it's the title page. Jeanette says, I'm trying not to comment so much. Oh, please, comment. There's no such thing as monopolizing around here. Is there? Is that a thing? You guys seriously make me like feel so good. I was in such a dark place when I started coloring that this is just filling me up. I could not wait for today. I could not wait. Pencils go over Neos easily. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Alcohol markers we could put over it. I did that on the other page. But it doesn't blend. It doesn't blend. What did I do wrong? The gelato's blended, but not this. It's whatever. You know, my Small Victories book is now just an experimentation book. I'm literally just like, whatever. Screw it up, Tara. See what you could screw up today. I've been testing out the zigs. I've got the tombos in there. I have a couple of other things all on the same page. And it's actually, they're looking really good. But the tombo's totally bleeding through. Totally bleeding through. Skippy says, will it be frowned upon if I just color the ice bear? No. Hell no. Frowned upon? Hell no. We do what we want. I was not going to necessarily do the background, but I love Neocolor 2s. And I'm going for like, I don't know what I'm going for. I haven't gotten there yet. If you look at this page right now, You might be thinking, oh no, I don't want to do what she's doing because it looks like shit. Erica says, Skippy, that's what everybody does. I love it. I love that. See how this is what this community means to me is we're all here for each other. All here for each other. That's what I love. I see you have a Facebook and I send you the wolf. I call it. Oh my goodness. I love it. I love it. Symphony of Cute Animals. I cannot wait to see it. Can't wait to see it. Okay, we're almost done with layer 1. Kind of. What I have learned. Oh, I need to plug in my computer. Hang on a second. Let me see here. Let me do. Give me a second, friends. Is this going to reach? I'm going to have to sacrifice my other camera for now. You guys can still hear me, right? It would really suck to get disconnected. Oh, that is not what you do. You don't plug into yourself. This is what happens when you're filming. Shit happens. Okay. Crisis averted. Crisis averted. Plug into an appropriate charger. It is. What do you mean? This is appropriate. They told me I'm not appropriate. The browser has lost connection. I know. It's fine. Experiment. Yes. What did I miss here? Yes, send me the wolf. Nana says, I think I settled on a Christmas page in Gnomes. Ooh, I love that. Elizabeth said, experiment tower. Yes. Where did I do with my... Did I throw it on the floor? Where? Friends, how is this happening? Clearly your girl's lost her mind. What happened? I lost my water brush. Oh, it's on the floor. Crisis averted. Let's see. Making sure I'm staying caught up. Let's move this cord. Saying it's not an approved cord. That's bullshit. It's a great cord. As long as it's charging, that's what matters. Okay, it looks like I've pretty much activated everything, and this page is totally warped, but it's fine. I don't want to go in with Neo colors right now because the paper is a lot more sensitive when it's wet. What do you think about the color so far? Clearly, it doesn't look good yet, but what do you think about the colors in the background? I'm loving it. I'm really loving the colors. What do you guys think? All right, now you know what it's time for. We need to do some shading on the bear. Actually, right heat gun it. I don't have a heat. I have a blow dryer. Don't think it'll take long. I don't think it'll take long to dry, and we can work on the bear. Oh, thank you. Says it's Marie, right? Says it looks awesome. I think that's what you said your name is. I'm trying to remember, friends. I really am trying to remember. Let me take a very quick potty break. Just give me just a couple of seconds. Okay, friends, and I'll be right back. And let's do this because I didn't write anywhere, be right back. So let's do it with this. How's that for like a janky setup? I'll be right back. Hello, creepin'. Be right back. Well, I have it here, but focus. There we go. I'll be right back, friends. Okay. I grabbed my water. It's not wine, not yet, friends. I got to keep my wits about me. All right, let's get this shading party started. So I have the white and the black and the gray, and these colors, these are the colors that I'm using with the Prismacolor. If you, I didn't really test them very much. It just looks good to me, so that I'm going with them. I'm going for it, rather. Let's see. Creeping is here. Did I miss anyone? I love a Christmas gnome. Looks awesome. Oh, you're so sweet. Thanks, Marie. Okay. Anyone else that's here and I haven't said hi to you, say hi to me. And the other thing I brought here, because my awesome friends suggested I put this on one, it actually works really great. And you know what they said to do is you put the pencil in and you turn the sharpener. That's mind-blowing to me. And look at that point. Let's see. Gotta make it so that, look at that point. It's focused, kind of. Let's see, Baby Doll Shaw. Hi, great to have you here. Awesome. Okay, so I've got my 3 colors. My light color is cream, PC 914. My medium color is seashell pink. Are you putting pink on that bear? Yes, I am. PC 093. And my darkest color is beige sienna 1080. And that's how I'm going to shade this. Put your hand behind what you want. Oh, good grief. Danielle, thanks. You know, because I'm used to like doing talking head videos. You're so awesome. So I'm going to, just like I did with the leaves in my video that I put out whenever that was, I'm going to go in with the middle value. What I'm going to do here is I am going to, yes, exactly. So, oops, I just drew here accidentally. It's fine. I'm going to put those other colors down for a minute. I'm going to now base the whole bear with this. I want to waxify the bear, okay? I'm going to use very, very light pressure. Friends, I do apologize. All the cords I'm using are shit. They're all garbage. They're all garbage. My husband took his charger thing that I usually use outside, and apparently the ones I have suck. Okay, sorry guys. So sideways with this middle color, and you could see it is almost like spot on. Look at that. Thanks, Elizabeth. Elizabeth's got to go to work. Thank you for being here. You see how that is so close? Oh, Carolyn, hi. I'm glad you're here. Says, I'm sure we've all had our batteries drained. Yeah, I mean, but how many things are going to go wrong in like one thing? Everything's dying over here. At least I'm alive. So there's that. So I'm going to base the whole bear. And I've got my pencil pretty flat. Everyone say hi to Caroline. Is it Caroline or Carolyn? I don't know how somebody could tell me. That's the thing. I don't know. If I say it wrong, I am sorry. Okay. I like to get it to where I can feel some of the like the wax, as weird as that sounds. And this is almost dry. Yeah, this right here is a fail right there. Anybody coming in, don't do this. At least not the way I did it, but we're going to fix it. Have no fear. If anything, we will find an acrylic marker that matches. Let me grab my photo. Friends, I am such a realist. This is my problem, I think, with coloring and working on these pages. This bear does not, it doesn't look like this bear, does it? Its face isn't the same. Look. I mean, they're close. I'm using this photo as my reference because that's who I am. And I can only be me. So now I've got that over there. I've got my 3 colors. I went in with the middle value. Now I like to go in with the darker value. This is not my darkest value, but it's the darkest value right now. And so with me looking at the bear, I know the belly part over here is going to need a lot more shading. I kind of want to bring you guys a little bit closer, but I don't want to mess things up. So let's see if I can do it. Be very slowly, Tara. Slowly. Okay. Jeanette says, he will by the time you get pencil. What did I miss? I do that too. I do that too. Hi, no worries, no worries. Bye, Elizabeth. Oops. Gotta scoot. What did I miss? He will by the time you get pencil shavings. What that means. I don't know, friends, but that's okay. I don't have to know everything, right? I don't have to know anything, apparently. Okay, so I'm looking at my photo, and I know that this back leg is going to be a little bit darker, so I don't want to get too aggressive yet. So what I'm going to do is really just put the shadow right near, oh, see, this is, yeah, I use realistic references. Yeah, I love doing that. I'm putting it really there towards that leg and right underneath. I don't want to put this color everywhere. That's much better vision for us. Oh, wow. I meant you wanted it to look like the photo. It will soon. You're absolutely right. This is much better. I'm learning. See? This is my reference. Now, its legs are not in the same position, but I'm okay with that. When I did portraits of animals, that was I specialized in show dogs in particular. I'm getting this right on the belly, and I'm going to make a difference with this down here later. But I do know I need it to be like this. So what I can do, because polar bear's fur is awesome, but right now I'm just laying down color. I'm not worrying so much about the fur quality right now because I'm a layerist. So I also am thinking about sweeping. I don't want to go straight across because that's going to look funny. So I want this to be a little bit higher and I want to sweep. So if I were to draw a line, I would kind of do something like this. That is going to help the bear to have like a realistic, it's going to make it look like it's dimensional, if that makes sense. And the more I'm pressing, I'm barely pressing. I'm going to put this color over here, and I'm just using little strokes, kind of up and down strokes, but because my pencil is so flat, I'm not digging and getting lines, if that makes sense. This scarf is going to be fabulous when we get done with it too. I know I'm going to want some of this color down here, and I did go over it. I did go over it accidentally, so I might have to do something with an acrylic marker. I want the bottom, so I'm leaving that middle area, and I'm sorry I don't always complete my sentences. That's a problem I have. I'm going to do the same thing, but mirror it on this side with this leg. And I really want to put some definition on the toes. And I also want to just do a little bit more here. Right here, I actually am pressing a little bit harder Can you see how, seeing if it's showing up? I think it is showing up. I'm starting to get the depth right there. Okay, Caroline is saying hi to everybody. I'll pop that on the screen. Saying hi to everyone. So now I'm going to think about the butt. Thinking about this butt. I got to go. Debbie, it was so great to have you here. Thanks for being here, friend. I'm thinking about the butt. So Joanna kind of gives us some. So you know that it's going to be like, we want it to be like this. So I'm laying my pencil down, short little strokes, to accentuate the buttocks. Just like that. I'm also thinking, even though I'm not digging like this, I'm thinking about, let's see, apologies, I'm a little slow at learning names. Oh, I am too. I'm leaving. You are awesome, Vera. Thank you so much for being here. I plan on going for like another 15 minutes. We're probably, I say that this page is based. I mean, this could use more, but it's kind of based. It's kind of based. And down over here, sweeping. See? Right back over here. So that this middle part, I want it to come forward. And I'm going to do the same thing here. And then thinking about its face. We know that this is really like much darker, but I'm going to put some of this here right now. Bear doesn't smile like this. Let's see. Yeah, Vera, thanks for being here. This is going to be black, but I'm just going to put some of this in there. I also want to kind of start accentuating the eye. Just a little bit. Can you see how even just a little bit? I'm going to go in with the gray because I really want to show you what I'm doing here. This is 70% warm gray. You do your trick. Is it showing up? The trick's not working. Why isn't it working? There we go. 1056. Okay. Now I'm going to just put this in here because I know that this is going to go in there. Okay, for now. Just put some on the nose. But I'm also going to just very lightly, I'm not thinking about drawing those dots just yet. I'm just thinking about its like snout area and right underneath it, right there. I'm thinking about right over here. And my pencil is laying down. It definitely looks streaky right there. I'm not worried about that. It's going to look better. I'm going to go in with the color I was just using, that burnt sienna. And I'm going to soften, if it will. It's almost like right there it's got like a dig in of a pencil, although I didn't dig in. It's okay. We're going to get this blended so beautifully. I am here for it. I'm not worried about it. I need to say goodnight. Oh, Cassie, thank you. Cassie, thank you so much for being here. You go get some rest. I love you guys. I love hanging out with you guys. I'm going to put this underneath the chin right here. I'm almost done. That's Tom. Everybody's been saying, Tom. And I'm going to go in with the gray right here. Just a little bit right at the edge. Like that, just to really make its face pop. Like that. And I'm going to put a little bit of this here and behind the ear. A little bit. Right back here on its back, just a little. Let's see. Take care, Cassie. Yeah, everyone's saying goodbye to Cassie because we're such an awesome community. Now I'm just kind of going in with another layer. You can layer Prismacolors a lot more than I would have believed you can, as long as you're doing it lightly. That's really one of the biggest things. I'm going to put a little bit of this color here, and I'm thinking of its backside. See how Joanna gives us this? and I'm sweeping. See that? Just like this. This is going to be a little darker in there. Bring this a little bit more down here. And a little bit of accentuation on the front part of this leg. Just a little bit. And right here. This one spot right here that I'm doing, pencil is sideways. She didn't give us that line. But look at the difference. Look at the difference that this line makes. She gave us this line. We need this line. And I know the face looks messed up, but I'm going to fix it. For some reason it's doing that, and I don't know why. And that's okay. A little bit more here. And now I'm using just little teeny circles. Yeah, Caroline says that makes such an amazing difference. It does. And it's relatively simple. And see, I'm looking at my picture, and I'm looking right here. You can see how dark it is right here. And do you see how many colors are in here? There's blue, there's black, there's pink, there's violet, there's gray. I mean, there's so many different colors, right? I can go heavier over there, like I'm going to do right here with that warm gray, is I'm going to put that right here. Very, very lightly. Starting up a little bit and curving. When we come in with the curvature, that is going to help this bear to look more roundish. Now I'm coming over the top, and I'm just little circles to help to blend that. We have to have sufficient wax down to do this, in my opinion, because we could come in with a blender or something like that, but this I feel works better. I've tried all different ways. I am going to use this gray color right over here. And she gives us those dots. So we know we want to do that, but I want to accentuate the shape of the leg. Then come over the top with that same darker color, the beige sienna, and I'm just blending it with little circles. I think about all things are kind of blended the same way if we're going for a realistic vibe, a three-dimensional vibe. And as I'm coming over the top with this, I really like this color. Like the more I'm looking at it, the more I like it. I do want some of this gray color just to accentuate the bottom of the feet just a little bit. Because, you know, they have those black stuff down there. But I'm putting this just to help with the dimension, and this gray color right down over here. I'm also going to do it right on this side. And I'm going to do it right here. I'm not doing it uniformly. Baby Doll says, what a difference. I'm really trying to do this color along with you, but a 25-pound cat. Oh, that sounds like a huge cat. The cat wants to see the bear, is what I think. Now I'm using the darkest color, the beige sienna, 1080, and I'm doing the small circles because this leg is further away. So I'm going to have this leg darker. I'm not going all the way to the bottom. I'm leaving some of the original there. I'm going to do the same thing with this leg. Look at the difference on that polar bear. Can you see how it's starting to pop off the page? This is what I'm here for. I am here for the animals. I love the animals. I'm now going to grab, Caroline says, that's adorable. You are so sweet. Wait until it's done. When this thing is done, I don't know. I'm framing it. I'm doing something awesome with it. I'm going to go in with the PC 3938, the white. Look at how short my white pencil is. I'm doing this because this is bothering me right here. And there should be a little bit of white right here. I'm trying to get rid of this crease. Oh, see, that's much better. But I don't want to burnish the page. Jeanette says he is gorgeous. I avoid animals. Are you avoiding them because you don't like them or because you don't want to mess it up or fear of the perfectionism? Let us know. We're here for you, friend. I'm going in now with the PC 914. This is the lightest color aside from white, cream. And I'm going to put this over that white that we just did. And I'm going to use this to blend this area a little bit right here. And put this over here. It's not showing up very well, but it is. That's the thing. Cost am not good. Because, well, we're going to change that, aren't we? Do you see how starting to lay down this color here is helping this head right here? I'm actually pressing on the paper. It's barely showing up. I'm hoping it's showing up on camera to make this. I'm wanting it to not, it's not going to look like fur right now. Now it's just looking like shape. But we're going to come over the top with, I don't know, gel pens or something. We're going to make it look so awesome. I don't want that cream color right now. We're going to go in with the medium color again. This is the PC. Danielle, are you still here? You saved the day with this. 1093. And I want to lay it down sideways. This is our middle value. And I'm going over the entire bear right here. This is what we based the bear with. Give me a flower. I can do flowers. Okay, I can appreciate that. If we think about shape instead of what it is, it loses its fear. When I first was learning to do animals, I sucked. I was so bad at it. Until I changed my perspective from, I need to, thank you so much for these tips in realism. You're welcome. That's what I'm here for all of it. If I were to approach this that, oh no, I have to bring this bear to life, it's overwhelming. What the hell do I know about that, right? If I look at shapes, this is where we want to squint our eyes a little bit. And I'm looking at my reference picture. Don't look at it head on. Squint your eyes so all you see are where are the light and dark. Then I'm going to squint my eyes on the bear and I'm going to do the same thing. It's going to take the fear away of, well, I don't know how to do fur. The fur part is actually the easiest part. The fur is not hard at all when you get the base down. What I see a lot of colorists that are afraid of animals in particular doing is that they're going straight in. I'm going to watch the recap if you keep it up. Oh, awesome. Yes, I'm going to go for a few more minutes. But yeah, watch the recap. If you don't base it, if you go in flat color, take your darker color and do little hairs, you're not going to get the same effect, which is why I prefer to base it. If we base it, so we could base it all with pencil, but this is significantly faster. Erica says, I put both my reference photo and my piece upside down. Yes, I love that. That's awesome. That is a really great hack, like a trick for being able to just jump in the deep end with it. And I'm just looking, I'm doing little circles flat. Look at how I'm really, can you see how like that tip is getting like chiseled because I'm doing it so flat. And especially right here, little circles. The little hair should be the last little things you do, because the eye will see the dimension and it'll believe that there's fur because it's going to say, well, that's a polar bear, so there's fur. And a little bit more here. And looking at this, I'm going to go in with my black, so PC935, and I'm going to just put a lot of us are afraid of black. I'm not. Right inside that middle, it really is going to just help to make it pop. And I'm just coloring that nose. And I'm going to put a little bit, because Joanna gave us a nose, but she didn't give us anything else over here. So I'm going to do little circles. I am looking at my photo, okay, to see where does it go. And it doesn't have to be perfect. It's more shape. If I'm in here drawing all those little dots, it's going to be a little bit more, I'm going to feel like I have to be a lot more precise. And sorry, Joanna, I'm going to make the nose a little bigger. Not big enough, friends. Just a little bit bigger. Okay. And I'm going to extend this black up on top of the nose. Bring it down over here and even into the mouth right here. A little bit. Just a little bit. Now I'm going to take that middle value again. This is the middle value, seashell pink. And I'm going to do little circles right here. There, here, and there. Now I'm doing little lines. Little short little lines. And here, that's a harsh little spot. Can you see how the face is really starting to take shape? Didn't focus. It doesn't look like a bear though. Like to me, it's like a cute bear instead of a real bear, but that's okay. That's okay. And I think, friends, I am very hungry. I'm always hungry. I'm hungry all the time to begin with. It's 4 o'clock here. I know my husband's wanting to get in because he wants to eat also. You guys are flipping awesome. So I want to do these live streams every week at this time. So I'm going to put a poll up. If you guys want to keep working on this next week, it's 9 p.m. here. When are you next on? Yes, Jeanette said, when are you next on? Next week at the same time that we started today. So if you guys want me to hold off, either that or I can just film the rest and as a partial tutorial, we can do the rest and we're going to whip through this. I feel like one more live stream, we're done. I mean, maybe not all these other things, but I'm going to put a poll up to see what you guys want to do. This is what the page looks like so far. I'm really liking how the presents look. It's a fail. We can all unanimously agree, at least on this page, I failed at that, but that's fine. We've got all of this going. Jeanette says, yes, please. I love going through it all with you. Okay, we're gonna wait. I'm gonna reconvene with this next week. Okay, but I'm still gonna put a poll up. You guys are like, I hate that picture, and you don't want to do it, to see like what you guys want to do. You guys are awesome. Caroline says, thanks for the live. I'll have to watch more of later if it's still up. You're awesome. Thanks, guys, for being here. I love you guys. And I probably am going to have another video up tomorrow because I can't stop filming and editing because I just have so much to say. So thanks again for being here, friends. Happy coloring, and I'll see you soon. Bye, friends.